Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi. So we are from the group 2. We will present about our topic is management and evaluation of transmission line project. So let me introduce myself. My name is Mohammad Thaqief bin Muzamir and my matric number is 211362713. Okay, so what is a transmission line description? So why the transmission lines are very important in our daily life. Transmission line are an important part of the electrical grid because they allow for the efficient and dependable transmission of electrical energy over long distance. As a team working for an electrical company, we have been tasked with constructing a 35-kilometer long three-phase transmission line. The distance between each transmission line cover will be about 250-meter range. So, in this task, our responsibilities, including managing the planning, scheduling, and cost of the project, as well as evaluating its overall success. So, the location we that choose in this project is Choping to Bukit Kayu Hitam. So, why we choose the Choping till Bukit Kayu Hitam? Because this place is very strategic to construct the transmission line project. So as we can see, the bubble that green color is start and the bubble blue is end. So the line red is the route or path to construct the transmission line project. So the project description is the construction and installation of high voltage power line are used to transmit or transfer from the electrical energy over long distance is part of a transmission line project. These red lines, as we can see, which can span hundreds of miles, are typically made up of towers and poles that support the wires. The project might also include the construction of substations, which are facilities used to convert high voltage electrical to lower voltage electrical that can used by domestic, homes and business. Besides that, the project also include the acquisition of transmission line right of way, as well as the permitting and regulatory approvals required to build the line. Overall, the transmission line project very large and complex undertaking that necessitates careful planning, engineering, and execution to ensure that the project is safe and reliable electrical energy transmission. So that's all from me.
My name is Mohammad Azizie bin Sain. Matrix number 211361414. I'm going to explain about organization chart of this transmission line project. As you can see, this project is leading by Foo Zhi Feng as our project and construction manager. He is responsible to arrange the best possible project advancement during crucial pre-installation meetings with contractor, subcontractor and important stakeholder. Next is followed by Johnson Lee Chong as our engineering manager. He is responsible to take part in briefing on business operation and development and meeting for high value client. Next is me myself, Muhammad Azizie bin Sain, as Human Resource Manager. I am responsible to optimize the efficiency of benefit program administration. Next is followed by Thames anak lelaki Krishna Gopal as our financial manager. Thames is responsible to develop an analytical methodology to find and nurture chance for financial growth. After that, we have our purchasing department, Muhammad Thaqief bin Muzamir. He is responsible to maintain fruitful connection with supplier. Last but not least is our marketing or developing department, Liu Minze. Liu Minze is responsible to take part in weekly brainstorming session and provided creative ideas for future branding and marketing campaign. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Foo Zhi Feng, matrix number 211361410, and now I'm going to talk about project network diagram. Okay, first of all is the sequence of activity for the transmission line project, which means our project. Okay, so actually what is the important for the activity sequencing? So in project management, activity sequencing is the process of identifying and scheduling the individual activities that make up a project. So by sequencing the activities logically, it may help us to ensure that all the necessary steps happen correctly and help us to optimize our resource efficiently. Okay, so by the data given, we have given our activity expected time and our interrelationship. So I have construct my table. This is my table. Okay, so by referring the interrelationship given, I have insert our presiding, we as known as the presiding activities. So with the activity and presiding activities, this is much more easier for us to make our network diagram. Okay, so by the expected time given, I managed to calculate our most optimistic time TO and most likely time TM and the most pessimistic time TP. So network diagram. So a network diagram actually allows a project manager to track each element of a project and quickly share its status with others. So in other hand, the other benefit is the visual representation of progress for stakeholders. So which means they can see our progress when they ask for, and we can establishing our project workflow. Activity and critical path. Okay, so by using the critical path method is very important when we manage our project because it identifies all the tasks needed to be complete and it determines the tasks that must be done on time and those can be delayed if needed and how much float or slack we have. Okay, so how can we get the activity path? Actually, the activity path, we just refer back to our network diagram, such as, for example, A, C, E, G, H, I, and P. Okay, so from the network diagram, as we can see, there is 9 activity path. All right, so by calculating the activation time from the each path, like A is 4 and C is 12 weeks, E is 6 weeks, and other on and so on. Alright, so we can find that the first activity path we need 73 weeks to finish the job. Alright, so what is critical path? So critical path is the path with the longest time duration. Okay, so as we can see by looking our data, okay, so the third path A, C, E, G, L, M, and P is it have the longest time duration. Okay, so this is can be known as our critical path. Thank you.
So my name is Thames Krishna Gopal and my metric number is 211362721. So we see the cost of this project. So capital cost of this transmission line will be, the capital cost of the electrical transmission line will be, we split up to three main costs, which is project management, separatable cost, and line facility cost. For the project management, we split up into three main costs, which is supply management cost, construction management cost, and project management cost. For the separable cost, we will be two main costs, which is project owner cost and other costs. And for the line facility cost, we also split up into three main points, which is total material cost, detail engineering, total construction cost. So the total material cost will be foundation and concrete, ground network and materials, connector, right of way, transfer station and accessories, insulators and towers. For the detail engineering, geophysical surveys, foundation design, structure design, line layout, preparing material specification for purchase and installation. And for the total construction cost will be installing connectors, insulators and branches, building access road to line, building foundation and construction, material management, procurement, supply, warehousing and transportation, line compromising, right of way, total transmission line cost -1 plus 2 plus 3. This will be the capital cost of the electrical transmission line. And for the total cost, we have the seven costs, which is material cost will be the material cost 12,552,000, detail engineering cost 7,600,000, construction cost 47,400,000, labor cost 4,128,000, assets cost 3,856,000, heavy machinery maintenance cost 35,600, and other costs will be 3,600,000. So the total cost of this transmission line is 36,471,600. Thank you.
Good day, madam. My name is Lee Chong, and today I'm going to present about the crane ceiling and the conclusion for our mini project. So first off is our cash flow diagram. As we can see, at our first week, we have our present work cost as 24 million, and after 2 years, our present work benefit is 16 million. So each of a unit of a crane is worth of 1,200,000. So our project used 2 units of the crane. So the total worth of the crane is 2,400,000. So the asset age is 106 weeks, is 2 years. So for our sum of yearly depreciation, as we can see after the calculation, we can know that the D1 is total worth of 533,333.33, and for our D2 is total worth of 266,666.67. So for the conclusion, we can say that our transmission line engineering and construction practice require a throughout understanding of the statutory regulation about its right of way. So it has a strict SOP to maintain our transmission line engineering and construction. That's the way of how this project will be proceed, which is a specialized technical field that requires the main knowledge and skill in transmission component design, manpower and material management, task sequencing, logistics, and understanding of those rules. A power transmission line project will only be completed on time if the difficulties associated with logistical activity during the planning and implementation stage are strategically managed within the constraints of the local environment. So that's all from my presentation. Thank you, madam.